Many people in the West, and even some Muslims, assume that Islam has wronged women when it comes to inheritance, because, as they claim, a woman receives half the share of a man. But have we considered the full picture? Or have we accepted only half of the truth, and mistaken justice for injustice? Before Islam, women had no right to inherit anything. In fact, a woman herself could be inherited like a piece of property after the death of her husband. In the pre-Islamic era, inheritance was exclusive to powerful men. Then Islam came and shook the world with an unprecedented principle. For men is a share of what the parents and close relatives leave, and for women is a share of what the parents and close relatives leave. For the first time in history, a woman was explicitly mentioned in a legislative text that guaranteed her independent financial rights. Islam does not define justice as mathematical equality, but as fairness based on real-life responsibility. A man in Islam is obliged to financially provide for his family, his wife, his children, and his parents if they are in need. As for the woman, everything she owns remains solely hers. She is not required to spend any of it unless she chooses to. This is why, in some cases, a man may receive twice the share of a woman, because he will spend it on her and their children. If the roles were reversed, the real injustice would be to treat equally the one who must provide and the one who is not obligated to spend. History also speaks. While women in Europe and America did not gain the right to inherit or own property until the 19th century, Muslim women, since the 7th century CE, were inheriting, owning, selling, and buying with full freedom. In England, for example, until 1870, a married woman had no right to own her own property. In the United States, laws granting women this right were introduced gradually only after 1848. More than 1,200 years after Islam had already guaranteed these rights. Islam does not view men and women as rivals competing for rights, but as partners who complement one another in building life. If justice meant that everyone must receive the exact same share, responsibility, compassion, and the meaning of family would cease to exist. Inheritance in Islam is not merely a number, but a divinely balanced system that protects rights and connects them to responsibility, duty, and mercy.